Hello students, myself Shraddha Punda, lecturer in Electrical Engineering Department, KK Polytechnic, Nasik. I welcome you all to my educational video channel. In this part, we are going to discuss about AC fundamentals. So, we are going to see in this video some important terms related to AC, that is waveform, instantaneous value, cycle, frequency, periodic time or time period, amplitude, angular velocity, root mean square value or RMS value, which is also called as effective value, average value, peak value, peak to peak value, form factor and peak factor. So let us start with the waveform. The waveform is a graph of magnitude of an AC quantity against time. So here you can observe the simple waveform. Here current is shown with respect to time. The waveform tells us about the instantaneous value, that is instant to instant change in magnitude. Here you can see change of current value with respect to time. Next we have instantaneous value. The instantaneous value is the value of an alternating quantity, that may be a AC voltage, AC current or AC power at a particular instant of a time in a cycle. So here you can see one cycle, and at a particular time what is the value of current, that is nothing but instantaneous value of current. The instantaneous value of any variable quantity is designated by the smaller case letter of its symbol. For example, if it is for voltage, then we are denoting it by small v. If it is for current, then we are denoting by small I. Next term is the cycle. In an AC waveform, a particular portion consists of one positive and one negative part which repeats many times, and that each repetition consists of positive half and identical negative half is nothing but one cycle. So here you can see one cycle is shown. The next term we have frequency, which we denote by using letter capital F. Frequency is defined as the number of cycles completed in 1 second. We denote it by F and it is measured in hertz. So lesser the time period, higher will be the frequency. In the next case, you will see more the time period, lower will be the frequency. There is a relation. Frequency is equal to 1 upon periodic time. That can be written as 1 upon T. Frequency is measured in hertz. Or periodic time is equal to 1 upon frequency, that is equal to 1 upon F. That periodic time is in seconds. Next term we have periodic time or a time period, which we denote it by using capital T. Periodic time or a time period is defined as the time taken in a seconds by the waveform of an AC quantity to complete one cycle. So here you will see the time required to complete the one cycle is called as the time period or periodic time. So here is again the relation is given between frequency and time period. That periodic time is equal to 1 upon frequency, or it is equal to 1 upon F, and periodic time is measured in seconds. The next term we have amplitude. Amplitude is the maximum value or the peak value of that particular quantity. So that may be a current or voltage. So here it is represented the two peaks of sine wave. So this is what the peak value is. Next we have angular velocity, which we denote by using omega. So this is the rate of change of angle omega t with respect to time. So we can write angular velocity omega is equal to d theta by dt, and unit is radian per second. The change in theta is 2 pi radian. So we can write omega is equal to 2 pi upon t. But 1 upon t is f, that is frequency. So we can write for omega 2 pi f. The next term we have RMS value or effective value. It is that steady current which when flows through a resistor of a known resistance for a given period of a time, then as a result, the same quantity of heat is produced by the alternating current when flows through the same resistor for the same period of time. It's called as root mean square or RMS or the effective value of alternating current. In other words, the RMS value is defined as the square root of means of squares of instantaneous values. Let I be the alternating current flowing through a resistor R for time t in seconds, which produces the same amount of heat as produced by the direct current. The base of one alternation is divided into n equal parts so that each interval is of t by n seconds as shown in the figure below. So this is I1, I2, I3 and so on. So if you take the mean square root of all these value, you will get the RMS value of current. So the I1, I2, I3 up to In in the mid ordinates, then the heat produced in first interval will be I1 square RT upon Jn. For the next intervals, it is shown. So the total heat produced will be the sum of all the intervals. Since the I effective is considered as the effective value of current, then the total heat produced by the current will be I effective square RT upon J, which is in calories. So you will see I effective is the mean of square of all the instantaneous values. Root mean square is the actual value of an alternating quantity which tells us an energy transfer capability of an AC source. The ammeter records the RMS value of alternating current and voltmeter records the root mean square value of alternating voltage. The domestic single phase AC supply is 230 volt 50 Hz, which is available at our home, where the 230 volt is the RMS value of alternating voltage. The next term we have average value. The average of all the instantaneous values of an alternating voltage and current over a one complete cycle is called as average value. If we consider the symmetrical waves like sinusoidal current or voltage waveform, the positive half cycle will be exactly equal to negative half cycle. Therefore, the average value over a complete cycle will be 0. The work is done by both positive and negative cycle, and hence the average value is determined without considering the signs. As the only positive half cycle is considered to determine the average value of an alternating quantity of a sinusoidal waves, let us take an example to understand it. Divide the positive half cycle into n number of parts as shown in the above figure. Let I1, I2 and I3 be the mid-ordinates. So the average value of current will be I suffix AV, that is I average, equal to mean of the mid-ordinates. So that will be equal to I1 plus I2 plus I3 so on divided by n. So it is equal to area of alternation divided by base. Next term we have peak value. The maximum value attained by an alternating quantity during the one cycle is known as its a peak value. It is also known as the maximum value or amplitude or a crest value. The sinusoidal alternating quantity obtains its a peak value at 90 degree as shown in the figure below. The peak value of alternating voltage and current is represented by EM and IM respectively. So here you will see the amplitude or peak value. We get it at theta equal to 90 degree. Let us talk about peak to peak value. It is measured from the maximum positive level to maximum negative level. For example, Vp dash P, that is peak to peak value for the voltage, it's 2 times the maximum voltage. So here you can see maximum voltage is 10 volts. So peak to peak value of voltage will be 20 volts. Next term we have form factor. The ratio of the root mean square value to the average value of an alternating quantity, may be a current or voltage, is called as a form factor. The average of all the instantaneous value of a current and voltage over a one complete cycle is known as average value of that alternating quantity. So mathematically, form factor is written as IRMS upon I average or ERMS upon E average. IRMS and ERMS are the root mean square value of the current and voltage respectively, and I average and E average are the average values of alternating current and voltage respectively. So for the current varying sinusoidally, the form factor is given as IRMS upon I average equal to Im upon root 2 divided by 2Im upon pi. So that will be equal to pi Im upon 2 root 2 Im. So it is coming as 1.1. So the standard value for the form factor is 1.11. There is a relation between the peak value, the average value and the root mean square value of an alternating quantity. Therefore, to express the relationship between all these three quantities, the two factors are used, namely peak factor and form factor. The next we have peak factor. Peak factor is defined as the ratio of maximum value to the RMS value of an alternating quantity. The alternating quantity can be a voltage or current. The maximum value is the peak value or the crest value, or it is amplitude of the voltage or a current. The root mean square value is the amount of heat produced by the alternating current will be same when the direct supply of current is passed through the same resistance in the same given time. So mathematically, peak factor is written as Im upon IRMS, or it is Em upon ERMS. For the current varying sinusoidally, the peak factor is given as Im upon IRMS, which is equal to Im upon Im by root 2, which is equal to simply root 2, and the value of root 2 is 1.4142. So the value of peak factor is 1.4142. So in this part 2 of AC circuits, we have seen waveform, instantaneous value, cycle, frequency, periodic time, or which is also called as a time period, amplitude, angular velocity, RMS value or effective value, average value, peak to peak value, form factor and peak factor. Thank you for watching my video.